Are you and your family currently searching for a new car? Well, here are the 5 fastest selling cars as we get halfway through 2024 starting in July. And if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Matthew Long, and on this channel all we talk about is making money, saving money, and how to better invest. So previous to today's video, we did an actual video on the slowest selling cars halfway through the year in 2024. But I actually was curious, what are the fastest selling cars? Can you get a discount on those? I wanted to take a look at that data today, and I wanted to share this with you guys. So next time you're out looking, if you like any of these models, don't fret that you might not get a deal on them. Just because they're the fastest selling doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have to pay top dollar for them. So let's take a look at my top 5 fastest selling cars, and let's take a look at the data with those deals. So starting off on our list at number 5 is going to be the Honda CR-V. Most of you all love this vehicle. It's very popular across the country. As of right now, Consumer Reports reported 95,038 CR-Vs have been sold across the country. However, keep in mind, even though they've sold a lot, that doesn't necessarily mean you had to pay a lot, meaning there's such high or robust demand that you're having to compete with all these people to get a CR-V on a dealership lot. I don't want you to think that, because Honda's actually struggling with inventory issues because they made way too many of them, and now their dealers are saying, you know, yeah, there's demand, but there's not that much demand. So we need a little help from the manufacturer to incentivize some sales across the board. So as of right now, if you like the CR-V, you can still get good deals on this SUV. So number 4 on our list is going to be through Tesla. That's going to be specifically the Model Y. Again, Tesla reigns supreme in the EV market. It's been that way for many years now. As of right now, Consumer Reports have reported over 109,000 Model Ys have been sold. That is an estimate because, again, Tesla doesn't necessarily report sales numbers the way other auto manufacturers do, so just keep that in mind. But as of right now, the number 4 slot belongs to an EV through Tesla's Model Y. Number 3, I do love this vehicle a lot. This is the Toyota RAV4. And at the halfway point of this year in 2024, looks like they've sold 124,822 RAV4s across the country. Right now is the best-selling non-truck through the first quarter of the year. Sales grew for the RAV4 47% compared to RAV4s did last year. So it seems to be quite a popular car. You can get it in a hybrid engine as well. If you're all looking for a smaller SUV with 2 rows, definitely check out the RAV4. I do highly recommend it for reliability purposes, but also you can't go wrong with the CR-V. And sometimes you can get decent deals or promotions on the RAV4. You just have to time it right with sometimes with Toyota's manufacturing incentives, promotions, and like end of the sales year event, things like that. Number 2 is going to be through Chevy, and that's the Chevy Silverado. Right now, the Silverados have sold about 127,567 total units. However, the 1,500, the light duty trucks, have actually been down for the first quarter as they were year over year. And it seems to be what's doing the heavy lifting for Chevy sales has been their heavy duty 2500 models. So if you've seen any of my videos in the past, there are amazing, if not the best, lease deals right now on Chevy 1500s because there is a lot of inventory out there. Even though it's one of the fastest selling trucks or cars in the industry, doesn't necessarily mean you got to pay top dollar for that, folks. There are great deals right now to be had on a 1500 if you are looking, so definitely check out my previous videos if you're looking for those deals. And lastly, at number 1, the fastest selling car truck in the industry overall happens to be in the Ford F-Series again. And right now, Ford has sold over 152,943 of its trucks from all of the F-Series, starting from F-150 to 250 and all the way up to their heavy-duty models. However, keep in mind, even though it's the fastest-selling truck, it has had a lot of problems this year. Right now, it's 10% down from its last quarter, and year over year, the sales data isn't getting much better. So even though Ford makes a lot of these units and moves a lot of the fleet, it's not doing as well, because if you look at the Ford Lightning, you look at other models like the F-150, it has struggled a lot over the last year, mainly because of pricing and interest rates. So I think from previous videos that we've done, there have been more and more incentives to move these F-150s, and they will probably only get better throughout the year. So just keep that in mind. Even though it is the number 1 fastest selling car, truck, SUV on the market, they're still wanting to do deals out there because they are struggling a little bit with the Ford F-150 F-Series. Well, there you have it, folks. Those are the 5 fastest selling cars right now through halfway point of 2024. So I'll continue to keep you updated with upcoming sales, promotions, and incentives here as we are going into July of 2024. So just keep your eyes on the channel. Thanks so much for watching my videos. I will see you guys on the next one.